What's up, YouTube? Jet Fuel EDC here, and tonight we got a WE knife to check out. Not like a WE knife, but a WE knife. So, before we get into the knife, I gotta first of all start off by saying thank you once again to Valtac Tactical for providing this knife to the pass around group. I truly appreciate it. And I know all the other guys that have been involved in this pass around do as well. I will leave a link in the description down below. That way you can go check out their website. They got a lot of cool products on their website. Knives, tactical gear, obviously. All kinds of stuff. They're adding new products, new stuff daily. Just for signing up with them, they have a rewards program. Just for signing up with them, you get 200 points to start out with. That's pretty amazing. That equates to $10. So basically, just for signing up, creating an account, you get 200 points. Each dollar you spend after that is a point. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal. So I bought a few knives from them. Been pretty impressed. They've got a good selection. They're like I said, they're continually growing and expanding with their website, improving, and they're turning out to be a great place to buy from. So once again, I'd like to say thank you for them providing this knife. Let's get it open. So, like I alluded to, this is a WE Knives. You got the nice little cleaning cloth, little silica pack, little warranty information stuff there. Then you have the knife and some plastic. Let's get the little patented WE pouch out of the way and see what we got here. You got the WE Practic 809 Alpha, and the 809 Alpha is obviously the blade or the style, the color, things that went into it, and that's how they come up with the 809 Alpha. So as you're looking at it, you got green textured handles, a G10 backspacer, stainless steel blue liners, you got a titanium pocket clip that's been machined. It's got some nice little texturing and things on it. Gives it a little aesthetic look to it. It is a manual flipper. As you can see, the action on it is superb. It is a liner lock. This knife runs on ceramic ball bearings and is absolutely flawless. It's not the heaviest blade, so it does take a little bit of shake to close it, but it does. The centering on it, as you can see, it is right on the money. It is very well locked up. No side to side, no up and down blade play. You got it's a little bit of an early lock up there. It's probably about 20, somewhere in there. As you can see, those blue stainless steel liners have been milled out for some weight reduction. It's kind of hard to capture that, I know, but you can see it there. It is a drop point blade with a satin finish. M390 blade steel. Let's see if we can pick that up. They're very good about not billboarding and going crazy with marking blade steels and everything else. There it is. It's hard to pick up. There it is, M390, right there. right next to my dirty thumb. M390, absolutely phenomenal blade steel. This hollow grind adds to it. It is a very great slicer, great cutter, excellent action. You got some jimping up here on the spine of the blade, along with on the flipper tab, which runs down into the liner lock. That's a nice little feature right there. I like how that does it, how they do that. Really locks your finger in that spot. Same thing with the jimping back here on the spine. It's a very nice little feature. So as you're looking at the knife, the close length is right at 4 1/4, just right at it, yeah. With it being open, it's looking at right at 7 1/2. Your blade length on it, just over 3 1/4. The cutting length, just shy of 3. The thickness back here at the spine of the blade, 0.12 through 4, 0.124. And width of the handle, 0.519. So just over 1/2 inch wide. Well, all the specs and everything out of the way, let's get into some dislikes and the likes. One of the dislikes I found that I didn't like, I know I just talked about this, but these teeth on this liner lock, they're a little sharp. They didn't quite straighten them out, or maybe sand them down. They are kind of rugged, a little sharp, not terrible, but you kind of notice it when you reach in there and feel it. It will catch your skin. I'm not saying cut your skin, but it will catch it. So that's just one of the things I noticed about it. Kind of a knock on the fit and finish of it. The next thing would have to be the pocket clip. I kind of wish that they would have made it a little more low profile. They could have taken a little bit off down here where it ramps up. Made it set just a little lower. Once again, not a deal breaker. Next thing, WE Knives loves to do this. These colored liners. They do it on a lot of their Civivi models. Thank goodness these aren't gold, but still blue and green. That doesn't quite fit with me. I don't understand. I mean, if this were my knife, if I had bought the green version, I would be dyeing these scales. That green and blue just kind of doesn't fit to me. Black and blue would probably look pretty good, but that's just me. Obviously, the likes on this thing, M390 blade steel, all day. That's amazing. I love M390 blade steel. It performs very well, and I can put a crazy edge on M390. I am a huge fan of M390 steel. 20 CV, 204P, however you want to look at it, M390, I like it. Those that I just listed are the equivalents to the M390. Next thing I have to say is it's comfortable in hand. It's pretty comfortable. Despite that pocket clip kind of getting in the way a little bit, it's pretty comfortable. It's not bad. It rides well, nice in the pocket. It's not deep carry, but I mean it doesn't leave a whole lot exposed. There is a little bit, but it's not too bad. Right up there next to the lanyard hole. It sits down in the pocket pretty well. Last but not least, obviously, the action. The action on this guy is phenomenal. Riding on those ceramic ball bearings, it really is. It's a very, very nice and fidget-friendly knife. You just sit here and open and close all day, all night. No issues. So the last thing I'd have to say is the recommendation. This knife right here, the only thing that makes me say yes is the M390. Everything else I see with this knife, it reminds me of a Civivi so much. It really reminds me of the Civivi Courser. If you take this blade and put it on the Courser, that Courser is everything I wanted it to be. If you ever seen my Courser review, that was one of the hugest out of place blades I've ever seen on a knife. It didn't even look like it fit anywhere near that handle. But this knife reminds me a lot of a Civivi. It really does. The liners really, really, really push it towards that Civivi. And if you don't know, Civivi is WE's budget line, and they're doing some phenomenal stuff. They've kind of got like a little two-tier style thing. Most of them are, budget friendly, $40 range. They do have a couple 50s, and then it goes up to about $68. This knife right here, it's going to cost you $146 on Valtac Tactical's website. That M390 steel is a lot of it. Finding an M390 steel blade, or finding an M390 blade is pretty tough for under $100. It really is. So $146. It's not terrible on this blade. Most M390s you find, you're going to be up around the $200 range all day. So the M390, it makes this knife for me. If they didn't put that blade steel on that, I would absolutely say no on this knife. There's other options, but since they do have the M390, I gotta say thumbs up, and I do like it, and I do recommend it. That being said, that's all I got for you guys tonight. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go check out Valtac Tactical. There's a link down in the description down below. Thanks again for sending the knives over. I'll talk to you guys later.